The wrestling world just witnessed some absolutely shocking upsets that nobody saw coming. And the fallout is about to get messy. Takeshita Tsuji score major victories in NJPW's high-stakes G1 tournament. Hold on to your seats, wrestling fans, because Thursday night's G1 Climax action in Tokyo delivered the kind of dramatic twists that make or break careers. In what many are calling the most unpredictable first-round playoff matches in recent memory. Two wrestlers just punched their tickets to what could be the most controversial semi-final round we've seen in years. The evening's opening shocker saw Konosuke Takeshita completely dominate David Finlay in a match that left the Tokyo crowd absolutely stunned. For those new to NJPW's premier tournament, the G1 Climax represents the pinnacle of professional wrestling competition. Think of it as wrestling's version of March Madness, but with significantly higher stakes and infinitely more brutality. But here's where it gets controversial. Takeshita's victory wasn't just impressive, it was a statement that's already dividing the wrestling community. Critics are questioning whether his win was purely skill-based, or if politics played a role in this outcome. The second match delivered an equally explosive result, when Yota Tsuji managed to overcome Shota Umino in what many considered an impossible upset. Tsuji, who some fans argue has been criminally underrated, just proved that the wrestling establishment might have been sleeping on his true potential all along. And this is the part most people miss. These victories have set up what could be the most polarizing semi-final matchups imaginable. Takeshita now faces off against the technically brilliant but often divisive Zack Sabre Jr, while Tsuji prepares for a showdown with Evil, whose recent booking decisions have sparked heated debates among the fan base. Tonight's TNA Impact promises explosive tag team warfare. Switching gears to tonight's TNA Impact programming on Access TV and Sportsnet 360, wrestling fans are in for a treat that showcases exactly why tag team wrestling continues to thrive in the modern era. For newcomers to TNA, this promotion has consistently delivered some of the most innovative and hard-hitting wrestling television in the industry. The evening's marquee attraction features a six-man tag team spectacle, pitting wrestling legends the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff Hardy, alongside the high-flying sensation Leon Slater, against the dynamic trio of the Rascals, members Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz, who'll be joined by the technically gifted Cedric Alexander. This match represents a fascinating clash of generations and wrestling philosophies that could easily steal the entire show. Another six-man collision will see the controversial First Class faction, featuring AJ Francis and Rich Swann, team up with the charismatic Trick Williams to battle the system's formidable combination of Brian Myers, Eddie Edwards, and JDC. This particular matchup has all the ingredients for post-match chaos, given the bad blood that's been brewing between these factions for months. But here's where tonight gets really interesting. The women's division takes center stage, with Danny Luna and Indy Hartwell squaring off against the up-and-coming duo of Harley Hudson and Myla Grace. This match could very well determine the future landscape of TNA's women's division, yet it's been criminally under-promoted compared to the men's matches. Oi! Oi! That was awful! Additional singles competition includes Matt Cardona challenging John Skyler in what promises to be a technical showcase, while Mike Santana faces off against the veteran Eric Young in a clash that could have significant implications for both wrestlers' career trajectories. The evening also features the King's Speech talk show segment, where Frankie Kazarian will conduct what's sure to be a heated interview with both Jake Something and Steve Macklin. Given the recent tensions between these competitors, expect fireworks and possibly some unexpected revelations. Rounding out the card is a TNA Knockouts Tag Team Summit, which could potentially reshape the entire women's tag team division moving forward. Major industry developments that could change everything. The wrestling landscape continues evolving at breakneck speed. And several recent announcements have sent shockwaves through the industry that casual fans might not fully appreciate yet. Ring of Honor just dropped some major news that has hardcore fans buzzing. They're broadcasting a special ROH TV episode this Friday, August 16th, beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on YouTube. For those unfamiliar with ROH's recent struggles and triumphs, this YouTube special could represent a crucial turning point for the promotion's digital strategy. Meanwhile, the big event has generated significant excitement by announcing that the powerhouse duo of Killer Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux, formerly known as Karrion Kross and Scarlett during their WWE tenure, will appear at the big event EXS convention on November 15th in Brentwood, New York. This booking represents their first major independent appearance since departing WWE. And industry insiders are already speculating about what this could mean for their future career plans. Pro Wrestling Eve delivered their own bombshell announcement, revealing that rising star Billy Starks will compete at their Eve Times the World event on August 23rd in London, England. For those tracking women's wrestling's global expansion, this booking signals Eve's commitment to featuring the brightest international talent. In potentially game-changing corporate news, Fandango Media LLC has acquired PPV.com, the streaming platform that has served as a primary pay-per-view provider for several major wrestling promotions. This acquisition could fundamentally alter how wrestling fans access premium content, though the long-term implications remain unclear. Game Changer Wrestling continues making waves with their announcement that Oro, previously Oro Mensah in WWE, will make his official company debut at their Homecoming LA event on September 20th in Los Angeles. GCW's track record of elevating former WWE talent has been impressive, making this signing particularly intriguing. CMLL shakes up their roster and international partnerships. Mexico's legendary Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre dropped several major announcements during Wednesday's CMLL Informer broadcast that have Lucha Libre enthusiasts absolutely ecstatic. First, they officially welcomed 4 new wrestlers to their roster: Poseidon, Fury Boy, Pendulo, and El Troyano. For fans unfamiliar with CMLL's rigorous standards, earning a spot on their official roster represents a significant career milestone that opens doors throughout the Lucha Libre world. They also confirmed that the spectacular Mascara Dorada will appear for Revolution Pro Wrestling at their co-promoted Fantastica Mania Mexico 2025 event on October the 18th in Wolverhampton, England. This international collaboration showcases how Lucha Libre's global influence continues expanding. Though some traditionalists question whether these international appearances dilute CMLL's Mexican identity, their 92nd anniversary event on September 19th at the iconic Arena Mexico just added a massive championship match that could steal the entire show. The CMLL World Tag Team Championship bout featuring Villanos, Villano III Jr. and Hijo del Villano III, challenging either the team of Galeon Fantasma, comprising Zandacan Jr., El Barboza, and or Defunto, or Los Hermanos Chavez, Angel de Oro, and Niebla Roja Hermanos, depending on an upcoming determining match. Additionally, this Friday's Super Viernes event at Arena Mexico will showcase an absolutely incredible encounter between the high-flying duo of Mystico and Hologram against the dark and dangerous combination of Defunto and the Beast Mortos. This match represents a perfect clash of Lucha Libre's most contrasting styles. Major League Wrestling announces championship showdowns. MLW just revealed 2 championship matches for their Fightland 2025 event on September 13th in North Richard Hills, Texas, that have fans questioning the promotion's booking philosophy. The MLW World Championship will be defended when current champion Matt Riddle faces the imposing challenge of Donovan Dijak. This matchup represents a fascinating clash between Riddle's unorthodox striking style and Dijak's overwhelming size and power advantage. Simultaneously, they'll crown a new MLW middleweight champion when the technically gifted... So here's the million-dollar question that's dividing wrestling fans everywhere. Are these recent developments signaling a genuine renaissance in professional wrestling's diversity and competition? Or are we witnessing the dangerous fragmentation of an industry that thrives on unified storytelling? The evidence points both ways, and the wrestling community remains sharply divided. What's your take on these major developments? Do you believe Takeshita and Tsuji earned their victories through pure skill? Or do you suspect backstage politics influenced these outcomes? And more controversially, is wrestling's current landscape becoming too scattered across multiple promotions? Or does this diversity represent the healthiest state the industry has experienced in decades? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this debate is far from over.